What's up guys, it's Tommy here and welcome to a brand new Liverpool transfer news video, and we have so much information in this video. We will talk about Jude Bellingham and what's the latest on the Jude Bellingham to Liverpool transfer saga, and also just after I uploaded yesterday's video, Liverpool FC have officially announced that Joe Gomez has signed a new contract, a long-term contract. He will stay at Liverpool for the next 5 years at least, and also Jurgen Klopp said that he is in the best shape ever. Joe Gomez, after coming back from holiday, he is absolutely in shape, and Jurgen Klopp is very excited to work with him. I think this season that is coming, Joe Gomez will have a much bigger part to play, and also the Liverpool are working on contracts from Neco Keita and also Diogo Jota. They are getting new contracts, and also there has been a breakthrough in negotiations about the Neco Williams transfer, so I will tell you all the details in this video. So if you enjoy these videos, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, turn on the bell notification. And I'm so excited because every day I get up and I look through all the biggest news outlets, and I want to give you guys the latest information on Liverpool FC, and it's such a brilliant summer. Liverpool already smashed it in the transfer window, and Didi Hamann, the former Liverpool player who also has of course close ties in Germany because he is German and he was a German international, he said that there will be plenty of takers and interested parties of Jude Bellingham. The big question for me, do we wait until next summer to sign Jude Bellingham, because then there will be a lot of clubs interested in him, or do we somehow try to come up with the incredible amount of money that Borussia Dortmund would want for Bellingham? That is around £100 million. I think right now Liverpool don't have that kind of cash, but Neco Williams, we could sell him for 17 million. Nottingham Forest have bid that amount and Liverpool will probably accept it. So if we sell another 2 or 3 players, maybe we can squeeze out the amount that Borussia Dortmund require, and also we could restructure the deal so we pay it in installments and not the 100 million right now, but maybe 50 million right now and the rest in 2 or 3 years. And Dietmar Hamann said that the difference now is that players want to come to Liverpool. Before, when you are not that successful, you have to persuade players to come. I think there are players now that tell their agents, I want to go to Liverpool, make it happen. This is a massive difference to a few years ago. It gives you a huge chance to sign whoever you want, because Bellingham, he's from Birmingham and he might prefer one of the northern clubs. There are only 2 or 3 clubs, maybe Man United, depending on how they do this season. So you have a very good chance of signing in. The manager, Jurgen Klopp, he has a huge pull as well, because all the players that have come, he has improved and made better players. And also from the outside watching in, the manager that you want to play for is Jurgen Klopp, because he is such a brilliant character. He's funny, but he's also a father figure, and he's also a great tactician. So he's a full package. Dietmar Hamann said that Liverpool transfer would be a very logical move for him. It won't be cheap for Liverpool, but I think if they will get a player they can have a lot of fun with for the next few years. And that's the thing, however much Bellingham costs, it would be a bargain, because Liverpool could get a player that could be our biggest star in the next 10 years. I'm not even joking, he's 19 years old, so he could play for more than 10 years for Liverpool, and that would be absolutely fantastic. And Dietmar Hamann said that Liverpool need goals from midfield. You look at Rodri, Gundogan, Bernardo Silva, they will get 10, 20, 25 goals between them in any given season for Man City. So Liverpool need to do the same with their midfield, or something similar. Fabinho got 5 in the Premier League last season, and then I think the next goal scorer was Neco Williams with 3. They need somebody who gets goals from midfield. Dietmar Hamann continued, they were successful because they had probably the best front 3 in Europe, and Mane is gone, Firmino is on the decline. But yeah, Firmino wasn't even playing regularly last season, so I think our main front 3 was Jota, Salah and Mane, and when Luis Diaz came in, it was Salah, Mane and Luis Diaz. So yes, Mane will be a big miss, but hopefully Darwin Núñez can make up for his goals lost by his own goals. They were successful because the front 3 banged in the goals and they managed to win trophies, but to be in contention without getting a lot of goals from midfield is quite amazing for Liverpool, but I think they need somebody there. That is the one area that they have to address. I think they have said they are not going to buy anybody else this summer. Next year there has been talk about Bellingham, and I think he would be the perfect fit. He gets goals, he's a very good footballer, he's tremendous for his age. That's the area they need to address. And of course, it's well documented. Bellingham had Steven Gerrard as his role model, as his idol growing up. He's also right now big fan of Jordan Henderson. They are friends, and in the England setup, they are always together. And Bellingham also keeps liking posts that Liverpool do on social media. And Neil Jones, the Goal.com's Liverpool correspondent, said that the one area where Liverpool could strengthen still is the midfield area. And the word from Liverpool FC themselves is that next summer there needs to be a midfield refresh. This summer it's a refresh in the forward line, because we moved on Minamino, Origi and Sadio Mane. We brought in Fabio Carvalho and Darwin Núñez, but next summer the midfield is the area where Liverpool will focus on. James Milner will probably leave. He got a new one-year contract, but I think next summer he's definitely leaving. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain to Jordan Henderson and Thiago will be well into their 30s, and we will see whether Naby Keita, Curtis Jones and Harvey Elliott can develop into starters, regular starters, and whoever maybe fails this season, they will be moved on as well. And Jude Bellingham would solve a lot of the problems at Liverpool when it comes to a goal-scoring midfielder. I think we have been lacking a goal-scoring midfielder since Coutinho departed. Of course, we made up the goals in other areas, but I think Liverpool getting a goal-scoring midfielder would definitely strengthen them. And John Percy, who is a reporter for the Telegraph newspaper, has reported that Nottingham Forest is set to sign Neco Williams and Omar Richards. Both deals now agreed. Neco Williams will be nearer, his transfer fee will be nearer the £17 million in total, and his signing from Liverpool is regarded as a huge statement by Nottingham Forest. Richards will join from Bayern Munich for around 10 million euros as well. He's a big talent as well. And I'm a little bit sad to see Neco Williams go, but I don't think he probably had the potential to become as good as Trent Alexander-Arnold, and he needs to play. He wants to stay in the Wales squad for the World Cup, their first World Cup in 64 years, and I think Neco Williams probably right now is the good time to move him on, because if we keep loaning him out, there is really no point in him staying at Liverpool if he's always loaned out. He wanted probably had to have a settled future, and Neco Williams will be a great asset for Nottingham Forest. He can score goals, but he's also a great defender, so it will be fun watching him play in the Premier League. And I'm actually surprised that Fulham didn't sign him, because he had a great second half of last season at Fulham. Neco Williams is still only 21 years old, so he's still a young player, and there is always a risk if you join a newly promoted side that you can go straight back down into the Championship. But I'm sure that Neco Williams thought playing regularly at Nottingham Forest always benefits him than just keep getting loaned out or sitting on the bench at Liverpool. And since Julian Ward became the new technical director or transfer negotiator at Liverpool FC, he has smashed it out of the park. Negotiating the deal for Darwin Núñez was brilliant. Then the Mo Salah new contract, and we also signed Fabio Carvalho, Calvin Ramsey, but also Liverpool selling players for big money. Minamino for 15 million, Neco Williams for 17 million. I think that's terrific. And Jurgen Klopp has personally talked to the Liverpool board to extend Naby Keita's contract. Naby Keita enters the final 12 months of his contract, and Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp wants Liverpool to have a deep squad so he can maintain the challenge on all trophies next season. And Jota is also in line to receive a big pay rise, having performed beyond expectations, scoring 21 goals, and also in his first season, even though he was out injured for 3 months, he scored 13 goals. Speculation was rife that Joe Gomez would ask to leave Liverpool in the summer, but instead he signed a new contract, and that is absolutely brilliant news. So Liverpool will have 4 world-class defenders, centre-backs, next season as well. Konate, Matip, Van Dijk and Joe Gomez. So we will have enough options in case anybody gets injured. And this is what Joe Gomez said after signing a new contract. I think that as a group, for this Liverpool side, the sky is the limit. We want to go 1 if not 2 better than last season and aim for the quadruple again. We definitely have the ability to do it. The belief is there. It's just about us taking it 1 game at a time, like we did last season, and just being true to ourselves, playing the way we play under Jurgen Klopp's guidance. Who is to say we can't go on to do more than we did last season? The opportunity to extend my stay here was really an easy decision to make. Obviously, I've been here quite a while now, but in the grand scheme of things, I still feel young and the best years are ahead of me. I've got more to learn and I will have the time to do that. I think I have the platform here to do it with the manager, the coaching staff around me, and my teammates to make sure the best years are still ahead of me. And I'm pretty convinced that Gomez will still have a brilliant, probably legendary Liverpool career. And that's the thing with Joe Gomez. There was only one season since he moved to Liverpool where he played more than 40 games. So he really needs to stay fit. And also there was only 2 seasons out of 6 where he played more than 30 games as well, 7 seasons, sorry. But I don't count really the first one because he was really just a young player coming in. And Jurgen Klopp said the best years for Joe Gomez are still to come. Joe is an outstanding talent, he said. He's also an outstanding defender, an outstanding human being. He has so many qualities. I could talk about them all day. So knowing that he will continue his journey with us is a massive boost. One that everyone who loves Liverpool FC and cares about its present and future should be unbelievably happy about. One of the many wonderful things about Joe is that he has experience and youth. That's not a bad combination. He has not long ago turned 25 years old, but he was at the club before I was, and I think after Henderson and Millie, he's our longest serving player, which is incredible. But the best thing of all is that his best years are still to come, and I could not be happier that this will happen with us. And it's a very exciting journey for Joe Gomez, because basically if he stays the next 5 years, the best years of his career, he will spend it at Liverpool FC. And I think he's England's best centre-back when he's fit and when he's in form. So he should be starting at the World Cup for England, in my opinion. And Joe Gomez also said that he's thought the victory parade one day after losing the Champions League final, the fan parade at Liverpool FC was really something special and something that really caught the Liverpool team by surprise, because they didn't expect the reception that they got after losing the Premier League title race on the last day, losing the Champions League final. But still, Liverpool fans were celebrating this team like crazy, and rightfully so, because this was a historic season from one of the best Liverpool teams of all time. I think we can all agree on that. And they also still won the League Cup and the FA Cup. And Joe Gomez said it is a sign of why we want to be here as a team and why we are so blessed to be part of this special club. I don't think there is another team in the world who could lose the Champions League final and come back to that sort of reception and support. I think many of us were quoted as saying it was one of the best days of our lives, and we don't say that lightly. So I think that speaks volumes of what kind of special supporter group the Liverpool fans are, and I think we showed that after the Champions League final, and I think that will galvanize the Liverpool players and the whole fan base for next season as well. So let's go Liverpool, let's win as many trophies as possible next season as well. I think this Liverpool team will be even stronger than last season, because I think Darwin Núñez, Carvalho, Calvin Ramsey, they are great additions. And also don't forget we signed Luis Diaz in January as well. He will have an even better season than last season. So I'm really excited and looking forward to the new season. Thanks for watching guys, hope you enjoyed this. Have a nice day. See you later. Bye.